Welcome to the world of TrendPod. Today, we're diving deep into something maybe a bit unexpected in our fast-paced world, saving the old. Specifically, we're looking at how to preserve the incredible traditional art and craft of India, skills passed down for, well, centuries.
Yeah, through these amazing craft guilds. But the thing is, these ancient practices are really facing a modern crisis. Industrialization, globalization, it's really shrunk the market for traditional handmade goods.
And that has knock-on effects, right?
Absolutely. If artisans can't make a living, well, the younger generation looks for other work. And when that happens, the knowledge, the actual techniques, the materials, the skills you learn by doing, not from a book, it just starts to fade.
It's more than just losing objects, though.
Oh, much more. It's losing a living piece of cultural history, intangible heritage.
And the source material we're using for this deep dive, it's a paper exploring how virtual new media might help. It mentions specific art forms, things like patachitra, scroll paintings.
Kalamkari textiles, those unique Kavad wooden shrines.
Yeah, and various tribal arts like Gond, Madhubani, Warli, plus those beautiful miniature paintings.
And a lot of these use really fragile materials, pigments on cloth, mud walls sometimes. Physical preservation is tough.
So the big question we're tackling, drawing from the paper, is can tech, specifically digital media, actually bridge this gap? Can it connect these traditions to the modern world, especially younger people?
Yeah.
And what ways are being looked at?
Exactly. That's the core mission. The paper argues pretty strongly that virtual new media digital tools basically has huge potential. It can really boost cultural awareness, bring this art into the public eye like never before.
So not replacing it, but helping it connect.
Precisely. Smart, sensitive tech interventions can link these often rural craft guilds with, well, everyone. The paper calls it virtual heritage conservation. It's like technology and culture working together, with new media acting as a sort of container for cultural content.
And the benefits, what does the paper highlight there?
Well, the reach is massive. You can share this heritage incredibly widely, making it accessible regardless of where you are.
That makes sense.
And crucially, it's seen as a powerful educational tool. Getting young people engaged is key because, they're the ones who'll carry it forward or not.
Okay, so how does new media help? The paper breaks it down.
It does, using a framework by Yehuda Kalei. It looks at three main contributions of digital media to cultural heritage. First up is management or documentation. Think digital archiving.
Like making a backup.
Sort of, but much more. Digital storage is cheaper, way less risk of data loss compared to, say, old photos or fragile notes. Super important when the art itself is delicate. Plus, digital records are easier to maintain and can be vital for accurate restoration work later on.
Okay, so step one, secure the knowledge digitally.
Exactly, foundational. Then number two is representation techniques. How do you actually show the art online?
Ah, right. It's not just a photo.
Not at all. New media offers tons of ways to translate tangible art into virtual forms. But this raises a big debate. Does putting art online dilute its essence? That special aura or feeling you get from the real thing? Or does it open new doors?
I can see both sides.
The paper acknowledges that capturing the physical context, that unique presence, is hard, maybe impossible digitally. But it argues that digital offers incredible accessibility. It even suggests maybe only putting selective data online, to encourage people to seek out the original.
Like a teaser trailer for the real artwork.
Kind of, yeah. An invitation, not a replacement. Then the third area is dissemination of knowledge and awareness generation.
Getting people to actually notice and care.
Right. And how you share it matters. The choice of media really shapes who you reach. To get widespread awareness, especially with younger folks, you need popular formats.
So not just academic papers.
Definitely not. The paper stresses that interactive approaches are much more powerful than just passively looking. Things like gamification, turning learning into a game, or what they call co-evolutionary storytelling, where the audience gets involved.
That sounds engaging.
Very. Animation and digital games are specifically mentioned as really effective tools for the Indian context. They can create stronger emotional and cognitive connections.
So the challenge is designing these experiences well, translating the art faithfully, but making it work in a new medium.
Exactly. It needs sensitive design and, crucially, real collaboration between digital designers and the artisans themselves, sustainable partnerships.
And the paper looked at how suitable different art forms might be for this.
Yes, it analyzed potential based on 5 visual aspects, like how recognizable are the characters? Can they be animated easily, moving from 2D to 3D, for example?
Okay.
Also, does the style allow for different camera angles, or does it have strict perspective rules? Can you incorporate contemporary elements visually? And how does it create depth in 2D? Use overlapping color, contrast, that sort of thing.
Are there examples of this working?
Oh yes, the paper mentions some great ones. Nina Paley's animated film, Sita Sings the Blues. It uses different styles like miniature painting and shadow puppetry.
I've heard of that one.
It's fantastic. Then there's Gitanjali Rao's Gurgit, fusing kalamkari and leather puppetry styles. Nina Sebnani's The Stitches Speak uses applique perspective.
Wow.
And even a digital game, Wrath of Durga, inspired by Jamini Roy's Padatitra style and mythology.
So these aren't exact copies, but new works inspired by the tradition.
Precisely. They stand as independent creative works. This neatly sidesteps the whole authenticity debate about dilution. Instead, they act as powerful awareness tools, almost like branding, introducing these traditional forms to new global audiences in ways they find engaging.
Okay, so let's pull this together. The takeaway from our deep dive seems to be that reviving these craft guilds and preserving the culture isn't just about museums.
No, it really needs to connect these traditions with modern society, especially young people. And digital media, used thoughtfully, is a powerful way to do that.
It needs that careful designer-artisan collaboration, using new media for documentation, yes, but also for creative representation and interactive learning.
Absolutely. And the paper suggests many Indian traditional art forms are really well suited for this kind of digital adaptation, which is crucial before they potentially disappear.
Which brings us to a final thought for you, our listener. If digital media can be such a powerful tool for preserving visual art, what about other kinds of intangible cultural heritage? Think about traditional music, unique performance styles, oral storytelling traditions, maybe even specific regional cooking methods. Could similar tech approaches help document and share those vital parts of culture too?
Something to consider. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive.
We really hope this offers a fresh look at how technology and tradition can actually work together, safeguarding the past while engaging the future. Thank you for listening.